Hello my loves, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Pia, it is so great to meet you. Make sure you subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos. But today we're going to do something really fun. I'm about to head out and I've got this dress on that's like low back. And so what I wanted to do is a bit of an updo. And I thought what would be cool is like a bubble braid, kind of Princess Jasmine inspired. I actually did this a while ago and I posted photos on my Instagram and I had a bunch of questions from you guys, and to be honest, it really wasn't that difficult to do. It looks a lot more technical than it actually is. So today I'm going to recreate that look and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So I've just let my hair air dry after the shower. I have washed it, but to be quite honest, this hairstyle probably lends itself a little bit better to like day-old or 2-day-old hair, because you do want a little bit of like grip and grit, so it's not all slippery and smooth. So what I'm going to do first is create a little bit of texture by popping some mousse in there. If you do have like dirty hair, maybe you've been to the gym or something, then you can skip this. I just need my hair to not be like freshly conditioned. And I'm just gonna blow dry this in a backwards direction just so my hair kind of naturally leans that way, because right now it's sort of falling into a center part. Beautiful. Okay, so now I've got a little bit of grip going on and that's gonna be a lot easier to tie up. So the next step for me, because I don't have super long hair for this style and I want there to be a bit of extra length, so I'm gonna part it here and take this bit to the front, and then I'm gonna pop a hair extension right there. So I'm using a hair extension here. It's a clip-in from Luxie and it's just got 2 clips like that. And I'm going to clip that like this. So what you want is for the tape to be sort of flush on your head so that I can push that over like that and you won't be able to see it at all. So I'm just going to grab a little piece of hair there, just sort of where the crown of my head is, and put a little bit of the styling powder from Schwarzkopf in there. And then I'm going to give this a little bit of a back comb. And this is going to give my clip-in something to hold on to. In fact, while I'm here, I may as well back comb a little bit extra on the side. And here we go. The extension, I'm clipping just like that. I'm just flipping that forward. I'm going to take a second one and clipping another one right behind it in the same little section that I've already teased. Now to disguise these, I'm going to pop this powder here as well and give this a nice little back comb, because the last thing I want is for a center part across where I've just clipped that hair extension. If you don't want to go too nuts with this powder, you can always pop some on your hands and then sort of place it in where you feel like you need it. Now I really want this look to be a messy bubble ponytail. I want it to kind of have a cool effect rather than like a too much of a princessy effect. So this powder is currently my best friend, and I'm just going to strategically get this all pulled back, but in like a fun messy way. Okay, so I'm grabbing a little brown elastic and I'm going to just pull this top sort of third of my hair. So if you can see where I've parted it there, this is all going to come back into like a half up, half down type situation. Okay, so now I have my little ponytail up the top there, and what I want to do is actually separate this and give this a little bit of a tease as well, just so that naturally kind of fans out like that, and it will be a bit easier to create a really nice bubble. Alright, next I'm going to grab from here, basically just above my ear, and I'm going to join these pieces with the existing ponytail I've got there. And basically now I'm leaving a little piece at the bottom there, and I'm holding these 2 pieces together, and I'm going to secure that with the first ponytail with an elastic like that. And now I'm going to separate this top piece here by pulling it right through. So I'm just pulling that out there so it looks a bit more messy, and I even want to just do this and just make little twists in there so it's not too smooth looking. But there we go, that's my first bubble. If you have super long hair, skip this next step. But if you would like a little bit of extra length with this hairstyle, like me, then this is a really good opportunity to pop in another hair extension. So I'm actually going to separate this apart and just temporarily clip this away. So what I'm gonna do is just grab a little bit of powder and pop it here just on the nape of my neck, and then I'm going to grab one more clip in. This one has 3 and it fits just across there under my ears. So I'm just going to separate the top sort of half of what's left down there, and then just clip, clip, clip. So you can see that's all nice and covered. And then I'm going to grab another elastic and take all of this and pop that into another ponytail, just like that. And this little section here is going to turn into the next bubble. So you just grab underneath and pull through, trying to do it somewhat even. So you can see I've got my first 2 bubbles going on there. If you want, this is not really the worst hairstyle, just to have 2 like that and then maybe like curl this at the bottom or something. But I'm gonna do, I think, 2 more little bubbles so that it's kind of got that, I don't know, Lara Croft vibe, and like the whole hair is up in a ponytail. So this gets really, really easy now. All you have to do is create more little bubbles. Hair tie in there. Just pull it out to create another little bubble like that. And again. And that is pretty much it. So let me show you what it looks like from the back. So I've got 4 little bubbles there. These ones are like attached to my head, and then these I can whip around. And what you want to do with this little end bit is maybe throw a little bit of a curl in there. I think mine is fine because the extensions were already pre-curled, so that will just sit there nicely. And now what I want to do is just work the front of it a little bit. So I just want to like run my finger through here a couple of times and pull out like tiny little flyaway pieces just to frame my face a bit. So I'm going to finish off the look with these little dangly earrings and then a massive ring on that finger. Okay, so I feel like from the front it looks really quite sophisticated, but then if you turn to the back, it's so playful and fun. It's totally unexpected. And didn't I tell you guys how easy that was? That was probably one of the quickest tutorials that I've ever filmed. No, it feels odd to actually be done, but it's super simple. It's just like little ponytail, little ponytail, little ponytail, pull it all out and you're good to go. But I feel like the hairstyle looks like it's a lot harder to do than it actually is. So if you do give it a try, let me know how you go with it. Let me know if you enjoy it. I really like this, especially on windy days. Like, it's quite warm outside today, but it's really windy. So having hair out with lipstick and all that would just be a little bit annoying. So I feel like this, because I'm going to a rooftop, it's gonna be windy, I feel like it's gonna hold together really nicely. And because I don't care about it being like a bit of a messy vibe, I think that's quite perfect. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, might I suggest you subscribe? I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.